Today we're going to demonstrate how to make our Southern dry rub barbecue sweet potato fries. Dry rub barbecue in the South is very popular. Some people like wet barbecue, some people like dry barbecue, but for the sweet potato fries we've adapted a dry rub spice mix, and we're going to show you today how to make it as a side dish. We have already cut up our sweet potatoes and tossed them with olive oil. I just drizzled some over the top and then tossed it so that the spice mix would stick to it. Now what we're going to do, we're going to mix brown sugar, garlic salt. We're going to mix the spice rub. We've got the brown sugar in the bowl. Add garlic salt, chili powder, salt, black pepper, celery salt, red pepper, ground cinnamon, and then we're going to mix it all up. We've already lined a cookie sheet with aluminum foil with a layer of parchment paper on top, and we're preheating the oven to 450 degrees. Now that we have the spice mix ready, we're going to toss our fries, the sweet potatoes. After the spice mix is on the sweet potatoes, we layer them in a single layer on the baking sheet, keeping them from touching each other just to make sure they cook evenly. We came up with this recipe after we went to several restaurants that offered sweet potato fries, and they were bland and greasy and had no flavor. So Southerners love their spice, so that's how this recipe came to pass. As you can see, the spice mix adds a lot of color and texture to the fries, and it sticks to them very well with the olive oil. You want to be careful not to have too much oil on the fries because they'll be too greasy, and because too much of the spice mix will stick, and you'll have to make they'll be too spicy. We'll be giving you measurements after the video, and if you want to tone it down a little bit, you can adjust the amount of peppers. For instance, you might want to leave out the cayenne pepper completely and reduce the amount of black pepper. It's really a recipe that you have to play with to get exactly the taste you're looking for. We're ready to put them in the oven. Okay, and after you have the sweet potatoes layered on the cookie sheet, we always go back over them with some Cajun spice seasoning and a little bit more paprika. But again, this is something that somebody who is not fond of spicy food you might want to skip it. We're going to bake this sheet of sweet potatoes for 20 minutes, turning them occasionally until they are browned and ready to eat, and then we'll go with the next sheet. After 10 minutes at 420 on one side, turning them and cooking them 10 more minutes on the other side, our sweet potato fries are brown and tender and ready to go.